Good evening, everyone. Welcome to West Prairie High School in Colchester, Illinois. As we have had some issues with internet here tonight, we changed computers. We hope that takes care of the problem. We'll find out here shortly if it is, in fact, going to take care of the problem. But we are here for Illini West and West Prairie as McDonough Telephone Cooperative brings West Prairie Sports to TSSR Game Time live presented by MDH. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Will Phelps will be alongside. For anybody watching at home, we will record this if we start having internet issues again. We'll post it fully a little bit later. As Greg Phelps does on the regular, he announces the lineup, so I guess I'm going to announce the starting lineups tonight. So I'll take my headset off and let you folks hear it over the other speaker as we announce the starting lineups, and we'll be silent during the national anthem, but then we'll come back for the start of the contest. And Jason Finch, the AD, is up here, and I just completely lied to him and told him that we were on the final 6 minutes, and I got up here quicker than I thought. I got to give Will a shout out as he went down and got all the numbers correct for me. It is pink night, as you can see. It is Illini West warming up right now. They auctioned off a few items here just a little bit ago. Kyle Kelso was here auctioning off items. Good to see him out and about in the community per usual. He does a great job of helping out with that kind of stuff, so good to see him here. They often auctioned off some peanut butter cupcakes, which I may or may not have bought a dozen of. I'll neither confirm nor deny that. So we're checking the lineup. Zimmerman is 19 tonight instead of 9. Ashlyn Kelly is 20 instead of 13. Madison McClure is 14 per normal. Peyton McGrew is 15 per normal. Paige Kitts 16. Macy Branch 17. Josie Hodges is 18, which is different than normal. Naya Zimmerman is number 4. So we're pretty close to right here as we work through tonight's contest. It'll be a little bit of a different look for the two teams. The only change for Illini West here in the varsity contest is Ava Shutwell. She'll be wearing number 8. Lainey Housewright is not here. So Ava Shutwell will be wearing number 8 in the pink jerseys tonight. That's where we stand right now. We're about 2 minutes and 23 seconds away from starting with the opening ceremonies. We're sorry we didn't get the JV matchup in a better form. I want to give Will credit, though. Will was all over it. He stayed on it, even though I was more than frustrated with the internet. He stayed on it. When the internet was working, he was right there broadcasting the game, even though I told him he didn't have to. He was a guy that was on a mission, so he did it. So I got to thank him for that, because I would have just walked away and said the heck with it, but he did not. So if you stuck with us and watched quite a bit of it, you did get to see most of the broadcasts. When it was in and out anyway, he was always on top of it. As Reagan Reed right there, you saw her with the big hit. She got her 1,000th kill for Illini West over the weekend at the United tournament against Southeastern. Those two teams play on Tuesday night at Carthage at Illini West High School, or in Carthage at Illini West High School. You'll be able to watch that on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH as well. So should be a good matchup there. Those teams played to 3 early in the year. They played to 3 in United, and they have split those two matches. So it'll be the rub match this weekend, or this next week on Tuesday, between Southeastern and Illini West. So under a minute to go now. As you can see, the Chargers serving things up here as we continue to work towards The opening serve of tonight's contest, again, we'll go silent during the national anthem, and then we'll let you hear the starting lineups, and then we'll get ready to go with tonight's varsity contest between Illini West and West Prairie. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Game being brought to you by MTC Communications. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2024. MTC Communications offers lightning fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems to the McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability.
It's time for tonight's varsity matchup between the Illini West Chargers and your West Prairie Cyclones. First, let's see the starting lineup for the Chargers. At right back, wearing number 13, it's Corin Robinson. At right front, wearing number 9, Agra Carroll. At middle front, wearing number 4, Abby Wright. At left front, wearing number 7, Reagan Reed. At left back, wearing number 5, Kennedy Gunning. At middle back, wearing number 6, AJ Cook. The libero for the Chargers is number 12, Kate Bissell. The Chargers are coached by Sawyer Johnson and assisted by Kelly Carroll.
And here we go as we're getting ready to go with the varsity contest tonight here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Will Phelps is alongside. Sorry you had to listen to all that excitement that I haven't done, and I don't even know the last time I announced the starting lineup. It's been a while, but we're ready to go with varsity volleyball here. It's Illini West on your right, West Prairie on your left. As we'll try to keep things updated and moving along for you here this evening. As we get ready to go, I do know most of these girls, so we shouldn't be too bad on the numbers. They are wearing numbers with only on the back of their jerseys, none on the front. As we get ready to serve things up, Corin Robinson serves first for the Chargers. Out of bounds, a hitting error off the hand of Alexa Barkley for the Cyclones. And it's 1-0 Illini West. So I'm trying to get settled in here, folks, so give me just a second. Corin Robinson gets this point. Now a set to the left, down the line and in. That kill off the hands of Callie Wrights for the Cyclones, evens the score at 1 apiece. Checking in for the Cyclones will be number 16, Paige Kitch, as she goes back to serve for West Prairie. Kitch's serve, Robinson sets. Reagan Reed sends it across, dug in the back row. Set by Sullivan. Reynoso, I do believe. It was J.C. Reynoso. Sends it out the back, and it's a side out on the hitting error. So both points by the Chargers thus far have been on hitting errors. Audra Carroll back to serve now for Illini West. Hit across, and Callie Wright with another kill on serve receive and evens the game at 2 apiece. Checking in for West Prairie, going to be number 1, Madison Adams. She'll go to the front row. She replaces number 11, Abby Starbuck. And back to serve is Madeline Sullivan. She looks more and more like her mom the older she gets. Reagan Reed is going to tip it. Oh, it's dug up by Wright, but nothing they can do. Reagan Reed gets another kill. That's the first kill of the night for the Chargers. That's the first point they've scored, actually, that hasn't been on a hitting error by West Prairie. So it's 3-2. Abby White back serving, I do believe. Callie Wright on the attack and the kill. She has come to play tonight. Callie Wright has 3 kills in her rotation through the front row, and we're tied at 3. Going back to serve will be the aforementioned Callie Wright. Drops short. Reed struggles with it. They are going to get a free ball across as it's punched across by Kennedy Artman. Now middle, blocked. Reynoso is blocked by Reed. Sullivan back set off the right side. It was hit by Adams and out of bounds. A hitting error and a side out back to the Chargers. Checking into the game for the Chargers, going to be number 15, Anna Jacob. Back to serve will be Rick. Jacob will. Corin Robinson had to turn around. The numbers, as we said, are only on the back of these shirts. Special pink night here at West Prairie High School. So both teams are wearing pink jerseys, but they only put numbers on the back side. So it is a little more difficult than normal. Off the block, and it's going to be another kill for West Prairie. Be a side out. The kill for number 4, Nia Zimmerman. It's her first. She's the first player not named Callie Wright to get a kill for West Prairie. We're tied at 4 here early in set number 1. Illini West dominated the fresh soft contest. Reagan Reed now at sets. Anna Jacob is going to get the kill. Didn't hit it real hard, but hit it hard enough to drop off the block and drop in. A kill for Anna Jacob. Going back to serve will be the libero. She's a good one, Kate DeSoto. She wears number 12. Sullivan tracks it down. Pushed across and out of system, and a little problem. It's Barkley is going to get the kill. Not the hard variety, but just pushing it to the right spot to put them out of system. Back into serve as we're quickly going through the rotation here. Abby Starbuck. And that's an ace. That's the first offensive point for the Cyclones. That's the first serve that's dropped in. It's also an ace for Abby Starbuck. And she follows it up with a service error. So it's 6-6 as we work to complete the first rotation. And to serve now, number 6, A.J. Cook. Cook serve, deep middle. Starbuck is there. Sullivan outside Barkley, and down the net. It's going to be a hitting error. She tried to come down the line with it, or down the net with it, and just didn't quite clear the net. A.J. Cook is going to get the service point, her first. It's 7-6, back on serve, and it's dropped down. That was a nice attack by Nia Zimmerman. It's going to be a free ball sent across by Cook. Sullivan, quick middle Barkley, and she gets in front of it, drives it out the back. A hitting error and another point for number 6, A.J. Cook. 8-6, Chargers with the lead. And some trouble there. It's going to be an ace for A.J. Cook. First ace for the Chargers. And it's 9-6. And trouble again. As the serve receive has went away as Cook gets a second ace in a row and 4 straight service points. Her team leads 10-6. This game on TSSR Game Time Live tonight, being brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital as athletic trainers and the MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell, Macomb, and Monmouth provide expert help to Cyclone student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. Also helping to bring you this contest tonight is Country Financial agent Brett Powell. Your farm is your legacy. As a leading farm insurer, Country Financial is here to help you protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local country rep, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today. Cook back to serve it up again. She served 4 straight. Drops that one just across the net. Starbuck's there. Sullivan. Zimmerman. Cook with the dig. Reed's going to give it a chance, and they do get it across. That was Audra Carroll who got it across. Far side, through the block, dug up. Outside, it's going to come to Gunning. Abby White. And they call a double hit on the sets. And it's 11-10. 5 straight for A.J. Cook in her first service for the Chargers. Corn Robinson served a single service point for them to open the game. There's a big block, and I believe it was Anna Jacob over there with Audra Carroll. We'll give them both a block. Cook gets her 6th straight. Anna Jacob gets a block, and Audra Carroll gets a block. It's 12-6. And that one goes out of bounds. A service error finally brings the rotation, or that service, to an end for A.J. Cook, but she served 6 straight points and opened the game up for the Chargers. Back to serve now is Nia Zimmerman, the freshman. A little trouble for Carroll. It comes back to Reed, though. Abby White's got a pretty good opportunity to hit, but had a hitting error right into the net. Zimmerman is going to get the service point, her first of the night in her first service. And the Cyclones have cut the lead to 12-8. Scoreboard says 7, but I know it's 8 because it was 12-6. Sullivan out to right. Dug up. Had to have a little help there. White sends it across. Done with it. Now it's going to go to Barkley. It's dug up, and they can't get it across. Alexa Barkley is going to get the kill, her second. Zimmerman gets her second service point, and it's 12-9. Middle, it goes to Carroll. It's going to go back over the net, tipped up, and they're going to call a double hit. So a side out. 13-9, a good run. Cut a little short there. A couple straight service points by Nia Zimmerman. Corin Robinson coming back in to serve. Starbuck come to Barkley. That never got over the net, a hitting error. I don't know if they're going to call it a touch or not. They did not. Robinson gets her second service point. And it's 14-9, Illini West. That's Zimmerman that time. Now Barkley's going to tip it down the line. DeSoto's there. Robinson back to Carroll, down the line, and a kill for Audra Carroll. Audra Carroll gets her first kill. And a second timeout charged to the Cyclones. We'll take a break as well. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
And welcome back to West Prairie High School in Colchester, Illinois, as we are just about halfway through set number 1. 15-9 the score. Chargers with the lead over the Cyclones. Cyclones have used their second timeout now, so they will have no timeouts the rest of set number 1 as we get ready to go here with the remainder of the set. Corin Robinson is back to serve it up again. She served 2 straight. DeSoto with the dig. Carroll's going to push it across. Zimmerman's there. Sullivan tracks it down. Out to right. Wright hits that, and Cook sticks the hand up and touches it. And Wright's going to get the kill thanks to that. For Callie Wright, that's her 4th kill. It's 15-10. Coming back in to serve is going to be Paige Kitch for the Cyclones. Robinson to Reed, down the line. It actually came in a little bit, but she's going to get the kill either way. Reagan Reed gets her second kill of the night. Carroll going back to serve. Kennedy Gunning checking back in. Zimmerman. Sullivan out to Callie Wright. Blocked out of bounds. Abusing the block is Callie Wright. And she gets another kill. She's got 5 here in set number 1. Her team trails by 5, though, 16-11. Checking back in is going to be Madison Adams. She replaces Abby Starbuck. Going back to serve will be number 8, Madeline Sullivan for the Cyclones. The jump serve, net serve, ace. Madeline Sullivan gets the ace. If you watch very many contests that I announce, you know that I just do not like the let serve. Not really in love with rally scoring, and I don't like the let serve. Not that it matters what my opinion is, of course. But tipped across, and that should have been a double touch, I think. but they didn't call it, so we'll keep going. Sullivan sets to Reynoso. And Reynoso is going to get her first kill of the night. Sullivan gets the service point. For the Illini West folks watching at home, and there's a free ball that's going to fall, get a side out. 17-13, side out. Going back to serve is Abby White, number 4, I do believe. What I was getting ready to say is one of your junior high coaches is helping in Bushnell now, in Bushnell-Prairie City. Won a match over the weekend. They hadn't won in a year and 3 quarters. There's an attack. Callie Wright's dug up. DeSoto a bump set as Robinson had to take it. Zimmerman a dig. Out to Callie Wright again and off the block and down. Callie Wright has come to play. She's got 6 kills for the Cyclones here in set number 1. But what I was saying is they got their first match win in a year and 3 quarters. So congratulations to them and the help from your former teacher, coach, and principal, Mr. Butcher, who's officially the coach, and that's a hitting error by Reagan Reed. Callie Wright gets the service point. Her first at 17-15. BPC JV almost got a win tonight as well. They played a little bit better in the varsity until this point, but they were playing. Oh, there's a nice tip by Reagan Reed as she gets another kill, her third. It's 18-15. Coming in is going to be Anna Jacob, and she'll replace Corinne Robinson. Corinne Robinson. And Reagan Reed back to serve with Robinson going out. She'll be the setter. Middle to Reynoso. Dug by White. Man, that looked like it could have hurt. Give Reed props for trying to get to that. She couldn't quite get there, though. 18-16 on the side out. Going back to serve is Lindsey Dunn, the libero for the Cyclones. Reed back set. Gunning on the attack over there. Be up, and she's going to get it. No, she can't get it across. Cyclones within 1 as Lindsey Dunn gets the point, and the Chargers take the timeout. We will stay here and tell you this game being brought to you in part tonight by Ryden Farm Supply, located in the heart of Walnut Grove and in business since 1974. Ryden Farm Supply can meet all your needs for LP, seed, fertilizer, and farm chemicals. Their LP service is unmatched in the area, and as a customer, they'll take good care of you. I know that for a fact because they take great care of me. Give them a call today at 309-772-3121. Ryden Farm Supply, celebrating 50 years in business in 2024. So it's 18-17. 2 straight points by Lindsey Dunn. And the Cyclones are within 1. Hop in that live chat. Tell us where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. Reed goes to get the set. Jacob sent it across. It's to the net. Dug out by Sullivan. A good job. A free ball comes across. White is there. Middle. Jacob. Kill. Side out. Chargers. Kate DeSoto will go back to serve now with her team up by 2, 19-17. But yes, please hop in that live chat. Tell us where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. We'd love to see that. Love to talk with you. Give us some scores if you have them. Things of that nature. Pushed across by Reed, and there was nobody there on the second touch. And I've seen a lot of that in the last week or two as DeSoto gets the service point of teams that are sending it across on the second touch is causing a lot of problems for teams as they've gotten or trying to get into their defense. Barkley's going to tip that one across. Reed to Jacob. Out of bounds. Cyclones get the side out. RBQ Sisters, Go Cyclones, and Uncle Caleb from Colorado. Well, thanks for joining us, RBQ Sisters. Love to have you. Uncle Caleb. Starbuck serves it up. DeSoto's there. It'll be Audra Carroll from the left side. Sullivan tips it across, and what a tip by Madeline Sullivan. Well, nope, they aren't going to give it to her. They're going to call it a lift, apparently. I missed the call, but it's a side out nonetheless. Sullivan. Barkley tries to send it across and can't get it. Tried to finesse it across, couldn't get the job done. It's 22-18. AJ Cook gets another service point, and then she serves that one out of bounds. She served 6 straight her first time, only 1 that time, followed by a service error. It's 22-19. Carroll sends it across, and they're going to get it up and across. What great reflexes by Sullivan and Barclay, but Audra Carroll is going to drive that one home. Barclay did a good job to get that up and across. Robinson's going to check back in on the side out. Carroll gets the kill. It's her second. Robinson going back to serve. She's got 3 service points. They only need 2 more. Sullivan out to Callie Wright. It's dug up. They're out of system. It's going to be White on the attack. Wright's there again. Tipped across by Sullivan. Reed to Carroll. Dug by Zimmerman. Outside to Callie Wright. Dug by Abby White. Now Carroll again, and she's going to finally get the kill. Audra Carroll gets the kill. Robinson gets the point. She's got 4. That's the 3rd kill for Audra Carroll. And it's 24-19. Set point for the Chargers. Sullivan sends it across and out of bounds. That's how set number 1 is going to end. Robinson in is with 5 service points. 25-19, the final score in set number 1. I want to say hi to Sarah Moritz, McGrew Fan Club in North Carolina. Moritz, am I saying that right? Moritz? All the way from North Carolina. Sean Roush says, go Abby Starbuck and the West Prairie Cyclones. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. We'll take a break. 25-19, set 1 win for the Chargers. We'll be back with set number 2 in just a couple minutes on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
When I walk in and talk to my patients, I like my patients first and foremost to feel comfortable. I like to keep it real with them. I like them to know that I'm there to listen to them and to help them understand some of the processes that they may be going through. The most rewarding aspect that I feel with caring for patients is when those patients come back in and they tell me how much better they feel for something that I have helped them accomplish in their healthcare.
Welcome back to West Prairie High School here in Colchester, Illinois. Illini West Chargers and the West Prairie Cyclones doing battle. You're watching. We've done a telephone cooperative coverage of Cyclone Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Will Phelps is alongside as we get ready to go with set number 2. As you can see, set number 1 went to the Chargers 25-19. It was 19-18 at one point. We'll give the Chargers the set 1 win, reset the scoreboard, and we'll be ready to go with set number 2. Hop on there, give us a like if you would. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. We greatly appreciate that if you can do that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not done that yet. Going back to serve to start things off for the Cyclones. It's going to be number 16, Paige Kitch. Set number 2 just about ready to get underway. Paige Kitch serves it up. Cook was there. Here's Reed on the attack, and she'll get the kill. Side out to the Chargers. Reagan Reed gets her 4th kill of the night. Mortz, okay. Sarah, sorry about that. Sarah Mortz watching from North Carolina, part of the McGrew fan club. That's Audra Carroll serving, and then a couple players making contact with each other. Starbuck and Zimmerman in the back row for the Cyclones. A little red mark for Starbuck, but she's tough, stays in. Audra Carroll gets the Naya variety, and there's a block and a kill for the Chargers as Reed gets the block. Carroll gets another point. Nine. There's a big block, and they're not going to get it across. They get a couple hands on it, but a good side out for the Cyclones as Reed took a big-time swap, but Reynoso and Wright were there to block. Coming into the front row now is going to be Madison Adams. She'll replace Kamara Zimmerman. 3-1 the score. Sarah, thank you, and we appreciate you watching. As we are having some internet issues again, it would appear. And we caught some problems there, so we'll start recording this, but it's going to be a side out to the Chargers. 4-1 the score. An overpass and a kill for Reagan Reed, her 5th. 5-1. Abby White gets the point, her first service point of the night, actually. More problems. It's going to be Sullivan pushing it across. DeSoto's there. Robinson's going to set metal to Reed, and Reed's going to drive it down off of Nia Zimmerman for the kill. Reed is going to have her 6th kill. Timeout on the floor. Going to be charged to the Cyclones. It'll be their first timeout. We'll keep it here and tell you that this game being brought to you in part by Pond Plus. Pond Plus is proud to have served Macomb and the surrounding area for over 20 years, providing cash for most items of value. Pond Plus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repair and are open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday. They have great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games. Located at 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb between Erico and Taco Bell. And a community news brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the community news brief now with 2 editions weekly. They can be mailed directly to your home. You can also pick up the midweek Newsweek briefs at select area locations in Bushnell, Colchester, Blandonsville, and of course Macomb and Good Hope as well. 6-1 is the score. as our internet that was so good throughout the first set is now suddenly just disappearing on us. We apologize for that. We'll try to keep you going. Carol Schmidgall from Iowa watching, and there's a block for the Chargers and another point for Abby White. 7-1 the score. That was Kennedy Artman with the block. Waiting for some fans to get into their seats, I do believe. White's next serve. Dunn was there. Reynoso mishits it into the net. A point on the hitting air. White gets her third straight. 8-1. Short ace for Abby White. Left that one short. It's 9-1. White gets her fourth straight point, first ace. White serves it up again. Dunn. Barkley is going to send it across to Reynoso. They're going to dig it out of the net, and DeSoto is going to get a free ball across. Reynoso. Sullivan out to Callie Wright. Dug up by Robinson. That's going to come to Artman. It's dug in the back row by Dunn. Far side to Callie Wright again. Tipped across. Artman is there. Robinson's going to push it deep corner. Dunn goes to get it. Back to Callie Wright again. Blocked and dug up by Zimmerman. Back set now comes to, is it out? No, it's in. That is Madison Adams from the right side getting the kill, her first. It was very close. Had to wait and see. Callie Wright's going to go back to serve. MSCC 1113 says go Callie Wright in the Cyclones. Stephanie from Bushnell. There's Wright serving, as a matter of fact. DeSoto with the dig. Reed's going to drive one down. Reagan Reed is going to get the kill for the side outs. Her seventh kill. So again, we apologize for losing some speed on the internet. We are recording this second set though, so I'll be able to put up the second set. Reagan Reed back to serve. Outside it goes to Zimmerman. Gets underneath that one, out of bounds. 11-2. Reed gets her first service point. She's got 7 kills and a block, but that's her first service point. It's 11-2. Now Dunn struggles with the serve. It's an ace for Reagan Reed. And another timeout called by the Cyclones. It'll be their second timeout of this second set. We'll keep it here and tell you this game being brought to you in part by Anna Jacob. Gets the block for second. Reed gets another service point. It's 14-2. 8 and a third ace. Checking in is going to be Carly Wright. He's going to replace number 14, Madison McClure. As we've hopefully changed internet sources, see if that works any better for a little bit here. And another ace. The wheels of the bus have fallen off for the Cyclones here in set number 2. It's 17-2. 4 aces and 8 straight points for Reed. Zimmerman goes to get that one. Sullivan back out to Zimmerman. Into the net. A hitting error. Did not get touched. It's 18-2. 9 straight. Checking in for will be Grace Gochi for the Chargers. Sent across by Zimmerman. DeSoto's there. And Jacob is dug by Sullivan. They're out of system. Just done. Adams sends it across. Outside it comes on the attack. And the kill for Natalie Wibble. Natalie Wibble, who's in the game, gets the kill, her first. And it's 19, 10 straight service points for Reagan Reed. Tipped across, dug up by Adams. Blocked at the net, dug up. Sullivan. Zimmerman sends it across. Middle, Jacob, out of bounds, a hitting error. Send it a little long. Reynoso's going to leave. Dunn goes back to serve. Barkley comes to the front row for the Cyclones. Blocked, dug up by Jacob. Wibble got a hand on it, kept it alive, but it's going to be an overpass by DeSoto out of bounds. It'll be the first offensive point of the second set for the Cyclones. Lindsey Dunn has 3 service points. 19-4 is the score. Jacob sends it across. And Barkley hits it out of bounds, side out. It's 20-4. Audra Carroll comes in. Leaving the game was number 20, Madison Quisenberry. Nia Zimmerman runs over to her spot. Quick. Barkley blocked by Anna Jacob. Anna Jacob gets her 3rd block. DeSoto gets the service point. Checking in is going to be number 2, Kaylee Kerr for the Chargers. And a net serve. Service error. Side out. Subs, Starbuck back in. Adams is going to leave. Checking in for the Chargers is going to be number 16, Elsie Moore. An overpass, and it's going to fall. Reed, I think, caused that to fall. She went up like she was going to hit it, and she wasn't anywhere near it. It went farther over than she thought. A.J. Cook coming back in to serve. Natalie Wibble will exit the ball game. Cook served 8 straight, make it 9 straight earlier in the set, or in the match, in set 1. Starbuck, who's back in the game, good to see her back. Barkley sends it across. Dug up by Moore. And trying to get it across was Kerr. Couldn't get the job done. It's 22-6. Nia Zimmerman going back to serve for the Cyclones. Cook had it. Reed to Jacob. Tipped across. And it's going to be Sullivan with the kill. Her second kill. An overpass, knocked down by Barkley, punched up, going to fall again. That's the second time Reed has made something happen at the net. (23-7). Corin Robinson going back to serve now. Zimmerman, now it's going to go to right. Dug by A.J. Cook. And they're going to get that across, but it's going to go out of bounds. Man, what a hustle play. But they couldn't get it to fall. Good hit by the Cyclones. Resulted in a chase for the Chargers. They did their best they could. Couldn't get it across. Good play for the Cyclones, and going back to serve on the side out is going to be Paige Kitch. She wears number 16, a senior. And a let serve drops in as an ace. She gets her first service point. 23-9. Serves it up again. This one's much deeper. Reed goes to get it. A.J. Cook and Kerr have a little problem deciding who was going to get that one. Communication issue. It's 23-10. And an ace. Paige Kitch has got a couple aces here. Trying to claw her way back in with the Cyclones. Reed going to tip it, dug up, blocked, excuse me. Now it's going to be pushed across by Kerr. Reynoso. Sullivan's going to push it across. Reed's there. Robinson back to Reed. She drives it home. Reagan Reed gets another kill, and it's match point. Reed has 8 kills to go along with 7 service points, 3 aces, and a block. 24-11. Quisenberry back in. Also in the game is going to be Hannah Pendle. Hannah Pendle is going to go back to serve now for the Chargers, trying to get match point from the service line. 24-11. It was 25-19 in set 1. Reynoso blocked out of bounds, but Sullivan took it. Too close for her to let it go. Kitch is going to send it across. Reed. Robinson. Reed off the block and down, and that's the set and the match. Reagan Reed is going to finish with 9 kills unofficially, 7 service points, 3 aces, and a block. And it's 25-19, 25-11. The Chargers get a win over the Cyclones here on Pink Night from West Prairie High School. Live auction items and silent auction items have been completed. I don't believe that any of the coaches are going to come up and talk to us. We'll see if anybody does. I don't think so. So I'll go through some stats real quick. Tell you that Madison Adams had 1 kill for the Cyclones. Nia Zimmerman had 2 points and a kill. Callie Wright had 1 point and 6 kills. Alexa Barkley had 2 kills. J.C. Reynoso had 1 kill. Madeline Sullivan had 2 points, including an ace, and 2 kills. Lindsay Dunn had 3 points. Abby Starbuck had a point and a kill, or a point and an ace, which was an ace, I should say. And then Paige Kitch had 3 points, including 2 aces down the stretch. For Illini West, Abby White unofficially 4 service points, including an ace. A.J. Cook had 10 service points, including 4 aces. Reagan Reed had 7 service points, including 3 aces. All of those were in the second set in a row. She had 10 kills and a block unofficially. Audra Carroll had 2 service points, 3 kills and 1 block. Kate DeSoto had a couple service points. Corin Robinson had 5 service points. Anna Jacob had a kill and 3 blocks. And that'll do it for the stats from tonight's contest. A lot of things going on here yet tonight, including I got to go get a check and pay for some things that TSSR bought. So the money going to Linda's Fund tonight here on Pink Night at West Prairie High School. Thanks for watching. We'll have the second set up so you can watch it maybe a little bit better without the delays and the freezing. So for Will Phelps, I'm Dwayne Hulett. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you again very soon. See you.